So people that have been watching my videos lately have been asking me, what the hell is going on with your apartment complex? I mean, it looks like a demilitarized zone, and they're right. See, our apartment is being rebuilt. You see, 2 miles up the road, Google has built an entire university and a city to match it. And they're drawing in techies from all over the world, which is why the marina now suddenly wants to cash in, because they can charge up to 100% more on rent. But the developers are doing it in completely different ways. Like in our building, which is really 7 different sections, they're only kicking the people out of the section they're about ready to redo. And then they allow them to come back to get the first right? At a higher rate, of course. Then there's the second kind of developer, torched earth. Kick everybody out, level the apartment and start over, completely over. It takes 3 years, they lose all that revenue, but more importantly, they lose all those loyal tenants. And it started me thinking about, since I'm a writer, and this is, after all, a writer's blog, I started seeing the similarities about what was going on around me and what a writer goes through in reconstructing, rebuilding a screenplay in Hollywood. I mean, there are some producers out there, they kind of want to work with the writer, they want to make it good, right? And they collaborate, and they're wonderful. I mean, they may have a few problems, you know. They might not like one scene. So what? One scene, what's wrong with it? And maybe a character needs a couple of little things done to him, but, you know, that's okay. And maybe a little restructuring at the end. But pretty much the heart of your baby is still intact, so it's okay. Then there are the other producers. They love your concept, but there's a gang of them, right? And they can't really decide what things they like, what things they don't, and when that happens, everything's expendable. Everything. So they start arguing amongst themselves, or they start telling you, oh, we don't like that. We don't like this. And they start stripping, and ripping, and shredding, and ripping, and ripping. Until there's not much left of your original screenplay. When that happens, the original writer 90% of the time gets booted to the curb. But you know what? That's the business of a Hollywood writer. You got to be tough enough to withstand sometimes being kicked out. And you got to be driven and hungry enough to keep writing new material to get back in. The worst thing a writer can do is get pissed off and quit, because that helps nobody. Anyway, thanks. Now I got to clean up this mess. Our neighbors, gone. The neighbors next to them, gone. The neighbors on the other side of those, gone. The neighbors right to the other side of us, gone.